The University of Energy and Natural Resources has commissioned a greenhouse monitoring tower at the Bia Tano Forest Reserve in the Ahafo Region. The project, supported by CzechGlobe, will collect data on the impact of extreme weather events on the carbon sequestration capacity of the forest. The university's Vice-Chancellor, Professor Elvis Asare-Bediako, has been calling for continuous support to be able to maintain the facility.
The 56 meters carbon monitoring tower at the Bia Forest Reserve in the Ahafo Region is a collaborative research station involving the University of Energy and Natural Resources (UENR) and the Global Change Research Institute of the Czech Republic, CzechGlobe. According to the director of CzechGlobe, Professor Michael Marek, the decision to settle in Ghana was primarily due to the stable political system. The eddy covariance research station uses a non-destructive method that uses the turbulent mixing of matter in the boundary layer above the forest ecosystem. Dr. Caleb Mensah is the project lead of the Ghana Flux team of UENR.
It's actually a climate change research project that will help us to better understand the critical role or the significant role that our tropical forest is playing when it comes to climate change mitigation strategies. Here and then, every time we talk about, as a country, to see how we can plant more trees and protect our forest. But how do we know whether even our forest trees under different climatic conditions, how are they behaving? Are they being able to sequester more of the carbon that we are expecting them to? And even if they do, how much? The exact or direct amount are we able to quantify? And also under harsh climatic conditions like this, drought, warming, how are forests going to behave? Through this project, we'll be able to get answers.
He also said the data would influence Ghana's report to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change.
Every year, Ghana has to report to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change on how we are doing, or maybe how we are growing more trees to be able to sequester or absorb carbon from the atmosphere. And this data is going to give us real, direct. And if we're able to know how much carbon our forest is also sequestering, through that even we are also able to at least have a very bigger negotiation skills. When we go for, there's this carbon financing and carbon market. How do we go? How would our leaders know that, okay, this forest is able to absorb this amount of forest? So with that, if we are coming to ask for money to support us with national development, then we know that if we are able to absorb this much amount of carbon, then you should be able to support us to protect our forest.
Vice-Chancellor of UENR, Professor Elvis Asare-Bediako, emphasized the commitment of the university to climate change mitigations and hence appealed for the continuous support to expand and ensure the maintenance of the carbon monitoring station.
This facility maintenance is even very expensive. So we want all the key corporate organizations to support this in running and maintaining this facility. That will go a long way to help not only the university but the country as a whole. Because the data from here will be useful even to Africa, because this one measures the carbon exchanges pertaining the tropical forest. As far as we, the University of Energy and Natural Resources, concerned, we are contributing significantly to the national development, and therefore welcome all the key partners to come on board.
Precious Semevo, Joy News, Sunyai.